We all know motives matter. I mean, the reason for doing the things I do really does matter towards its outcome, towards the person I'm serving. For example, if I serve someone, that in itself is kind and thoughtful. And yet, if I'm doing it to receive something in return or to manipulate, that in itself is certainly not pure. Interesting that we see in Paul's letter to the Philippian churches that there was some rivalry and envy going on in the church. And Paul tells them that ministers who are ministering in this way were not ministering with the right motives. And yet his response to the church and how they should react and the way he was reacting to this rivalry was this. We see it in verse 18 of chapter 1. He says, whether in pretense or in truth, well, at least Christ was preached. I don't know if I carry that attitude every day. In fact, I know I don't. In other words, it's not my job to determine everyone's motives. In fact, I'm going to go crazy if I spend all my time thinking about what someone's motives are in everything that they ask of me. Instead, what we are told to do is we are to preach Christ. We are to minister with a heart of love and goodwill. What does that mean? What does it look like? That's what we're going to unpack in this study. Following this introductory video, you're going to have some study questions. I encourage you to read through the scripture text, that's chapter 1, verses 12 through 18, and then go through the study questions together as a group. Thanks so much for being in home groups.